Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? Here you go guys, with another one for you. We're gonna do something like, well, I normally don't do a walking to the store video, but I figured, why not? Why the fuck not? So, um, I figured, why don't we just talk about whatever. We had the PSG fail coming out maybe once again. This is a scheduled out video, so this is, as I'm recording this, they've lost. The war is over between me and them, and I won once again because I owned them the entire fucking time. I controlled the fucking situation, and we left it. Now we get to move the fuck on. Now, speaking of which, there's so much fucking shit coming out, man. Like some good games. Like I can't wait for. I don't know about you, but me personally, I'm looking forward to Indiana Jones. Now I know that's what? Actually, that's not that far out, to be completely honest. Indiana Jones should be coming out, in the next few months here. It's got a release date of the fall, so. On top of that, Black Ops 6 comes out and be playing the shit out of that. We're going to be streaming it for you guys even. Oh. And guys, I do want to let you know, going forward, I'm thinking that when we do the streams, like if I'm going for a walk and I'm out and about, it's not so buggy to me, just because it's harder to find my address. Or, well, it's impossible because unless I show landmarks, you're not going to figure shit out. And we ain't doing that. Plus, there's not really much landmarks around here, period. Oh, sweet, fireflies. Some fireflies off in the distance. Kind of cool. So many good games coming out, though, guys. Like, a lot. There's a lot of good games. Like, the amount of games that are coming out is so fucking amazing. And I know we did that stream where I was kind of covering the bad take of Gen X Gamer. And I don't know if he's responded to it or not. I really don't care. But it's the reason why I made that the way I did is because I know that Xbox has got a lot of games coming. Not to mention there's already a lot of games on the service itself. Now, I'm someone who's been on the service for quite a while. I had it on my original Xbox, or on my original Xbox account. I have it on my current. I've used it on both PC and console. And I gotta say, it's a good platform. It's a good subscription service. It literally helps people who are on a budget their money for their games, and that's fucking awesome. I'm like, come on, that's completely fucking badass. Like, for real, man, for real. And like I said, they failed at coming at us. We won. Now I get to sit and walk to the store, do this video for you guys. So, oh, yeah, they say I don't get exercise. I don't know about you, but this is getting exercise. They say I eat a lot. I have to break your little hearts. I've only eaten once today, and it wasn't much. So, it's been a great. It hasn't been a bad day. I did decide I am going to take the week off, and I know this is scheduled out. Today is that day I took that week off. We're going to actually just title this video "Just Chatting." It was pretty smart. And then I'm going to go through when I get home, pull all these videos that I've recorded on YouTube and upload them to Rumble. And I know with Rumble, the difference between YouTube and Rumble gets stuff as soon as they're finished. YouTube is everything scheduled out, except for the shorts. You guys get lucky with the shorts. But on Rumble, everything just goes straight out. And nice thing about, and like I said, I prefer Rumble over YouTube. And for all we know, when I get back off vacation, I could be doing a setup video for my new PC. That'd be kind of cool. And see, that's the thing. So be prepared for that. Like, seriously. I own this. It's kind of cool. Kind of fucking cool. And with that new PC, we'll be able to do quite a bit more because I am getting a desktop. Fuck laptops. I'm not a big fan on laptops. I got the one at home, but like, I've never been a big fan of laptops. That's why I never bust ass to get a high-end, expensive fucking laptop. Because to me, laptops suck. If a part goes out on a laptop, you have to either replace the laptop or go buy another fucking laptop. And both are expensive. Like, you're better off buying a new laptop than getting it repaired. And so at that point, you might as well, with a desktop, you don't deal with these issues. You want to upgrade a part, you do it. You want to do this to it, you do it. And that's the thing. You just do it. Like, and I when I was a kid and when I was in high school, I built my own PC. I loved it. So having this new PC will be kind of cool. But granted, the difference is, it's a pre-built, but I have been known to upgrade my PCs past their expiration date. Oh my God. That was fucking hilarious. I took an old Omnitech, if you guys, anyone remembers those computers. So I had this old Omnitech, and its motherboard, the casing was about, I'd say, 20 years old. Well, actually, no, it's closer to 10. No, it was about 10 years old. 10 to 15 years old. The motherboard was only 5, and it was a good motherboard. The RAM was less than 2. I went out and I bought RAM cards, upgraded it. It was nice. Wait, actually, no. They wanted a review, and I gave them a free review or something like that on Google or something like that. And then they gave me free RAM cards. That was actually kind of a cool day. There's this PC store downtown Duluth. But that's what I'm getting at, guys. And then I like, all my parts were aftermarket. Like, everything in the thing, including the fucking processor. Nothing in the damn thing was original Omnitech hardware. There was no Omnitech left in the damn thing after I was done with it. But I did have a bootleg copy of Windows 7 back in the day too. And Microsoft had enough. Update came through. Next thing I know, my fucking desktop, I might as well custom Omnitech at this point, sparked up and started on fire. I had to put that fucker out, and then fucking at that point I just tossed it. It sucked. I fucking loved that computer. I played so many games on it. I even brought it to LAN parties. Dude, the funniest fucking thing is when you got this old looking computer and it's outpacing half the fucking gaming PCs, gaming rigs that these people brought in. And I'm sitting here laughing my ass off because I'm a fucking god. Is it about to rain? I think it's about to rain. I felt raindrops. But hey, who gives a fuck? See, one thing about being from growing up in Minnesota most of my life is, you know, most states people get, when they think of rain, they get all frightened. They're like, oh, it's rain, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna melt. Us from Minnesota, we're like, dude, it's just fucking rain. It could be thunder and lightning on and we'll still walk in that shit and do whatever we need to do. But you gotta be from northern Minnesota to understand that. So, I remember I was working at the camp. So what had proceeded to happen is we had, one of the counselors was from Detroit. Oh, you think someone from Detroit would be all tough shit? This boy was a little bitch boy. The reason why I say this is he acted tough, acted like he owned the place, and acted like the boss. And I would call him out every fucking time. I almost knocked his fucking teeth out. That was funny as shit. The other counselors were like, Jeff, don't beat the shit out of him. I'm like, dude, I'm very tempted. I want to hurt this man. And they're like, you know, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, it's tempting. But at the time, so every counselor had a 2-adult rule. And he wanted to take one of my campers by himself alone. And I was like, no, we're not doing this shit. I'm not about to fucking have to deal with that fucking paperwork, you know what I mean? And he got all pissed off at me about it. I'm like, do your fucking job. You almost ended up in a fucking very bad situation because you don't listen to fucking training. You don't do your job right. But anyways, back to the story about the thunderstorm. So there was a thunderstorm. We had the kids in the camp, in the cabins. And the way the cabins are set up, you got one cabin, and you got another cabin that are attached. So there was always 4 counselors on one side of the cabin. Actually, there were a set of like the 4 spaces, but like it was our cabin and the cabin next to us. We had a door between the two, and so if we needed help from the other counselors on the other side, we could ask for help. One of the kids forgot a sweatshirt on the basketball court. I was like, okay. I went to the other counselors. I said, hey, can you help my co-counselor, make sure everything's okay? You know, just keep an eye on things. You know, make sure there's a second adult the whole time. Which they did that. I appreciate it. I go out there, you know, well, actually, it was my friend who was like, yeah, I understand, you gotta go get this done. You know, another person from Minnesota. So I go out there, I get the stuff. I start heading back. Our boss, captain, because I was with the Salvation Army, he was saying, he was like, dude, you're doing such a good job. Thank you so much for doing this. You know, I became our boss's favorite. It was funny, so for that. And I ended up being his favorite for 2 years in a row. I didn't go for a 3rd year because too much drama with counselors starting drama with kids. And I was like, dude, this is not fucking okay. I tried to do my job and I couldn't do my job. They said we weren't allowed to take away free time. We even had a camper who stole a fucking golf cart. We couldn't take that camper's free time away. Like, we couldn't, these kids were literally walking all over us, and there was nothing we could do about it. And on top of that, a couple of counselors were starting drama with the campers. And I had to call it out, and I was always the bad guy. It was not fun. Anyways, back to the story. So I get back to the cabin with the kid's sweatshirt. I give it to the kid. I say, hey, go dry it off. Just drenched over. I think it was like there was when you walked into the cabin, it's kind of like a island. I told him just to drench it over the island. Well, the other counselor, or the counselor from Detroit, started bitching at me, right? And he's like, dude, you can't be going out in the fucking thunder and lightning. What if you got struck by lightning? I'm like, dude, I'm from northern Minnesota. This is a normal occurrence. I know exactly how not to get myself fucking struck by lightning. You make sure you're not the fucking tallest thing in the fucking area and you're perfectly fucking fine. So I was like, dude, just be smart about it. Oh, and absolutely don't carry anything that's carbon fiber. If anyone knows, carbon fiber is it's a lightning rod. That's what lightning rods are made out of. So, anyways, he gets all mad at me, bitching at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm from northern Minnesota. I'm like, do you know how much fucking rain, thunder, lightning we fucking get? He's like, no, you guys don't get shit. I'm like, boy, this is fucking northern Minnesota. On top of being one of the states with the most lakes, we are also one of those a state with one of the most known lakes in the lower 48. Alaska has everyone beat on everything. But that's just because it's fucking mess. But anyways, and see, that was the thing. And I was like, dude, this is normal for me. This is nothing. I've dealt with way worse than this. You know, why the fuck would I be scared of a fucking little thunder and lightning? Fuck that shit. And, well, he didn't like me, obviously. And of course I didn't swear because I was in front of kids. So that part is exaggerated. But pretty much, there's a bunch, the guy was full of shit. Well, no, he wasn't full of shit. He was just a fucking complete dumbass. And even fucking Captain Michael, the next day, he went to Captain Michael complaining about it. Captain Michael's like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. You did your job good. I was like, yeah. So, and after that point, I became Captain Michael's favorite. And worse happened. Because, well, Captain, me being the boss's favorite, some of the counselors resented that. Like, no joke. If you've ever been the boss's favorite, you know that a lot of your coworkers resent the fact that you end up becoming boss's favorite. But if you do your job right, you become boss's favorite. Especially if you go above and beyond. I hate these fucking streetlights. Because now I'm about to have to fucking wait.
Wait.
Yep, I know. I know I have to wait. You're fucking retarded, but you're rockety rook. As old nuts Alex says. It's fucking hot as shit out today. Like, this one thing about Minnesota is fucking weird. We go from one extreme to the next. Like, we had someone come out from, or I met someone from England. We met at the bar. And she was complaining to me that it was really hot in the summer, and I didn't know that we actually got hotter than England. Well, I had found out that Minnesota, we're both warmer and colder than England. That fucking weird. But it's whatever, man. We go from one extreme to the next here in Minnesota, and we're used to it. Like, and I guess she was telling me they rarely get over what we call 80 degrees. And I was like, okay, when I lived in northern Minnesota, we rarely got over 80 degrees. It was fucking rare. But we had a lot of humidity. And even down here, there's a lot of humidity just due to the lakes. Like, and then this year it's worse than usual. We've had a lot of rain. All right, we're at the store, guys. So, thank you guys for joining us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, why don't you smash that like, subscribe, push that bell for notifications so you're notified when content goes live. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to go check out w.gg. Use code American, give it to get 10% off. Again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, stay frosty.